Not to mention the protests, and here's where I'll get conservatism. True conservatism, not what Reddit thinks it is. At its core is about individualism. But the problem isn't all racism. It's an Independence Day, it's a pit boss thing you wouldn't understand shirt deep cultural problem. With our police that sums up to, I'll kill everyone I see to make sure I get home tonight. The job is no longer a peace officer who accepts some risk to his position. It's a mercenary that views us all, especially blacks, as threats. That collectivist mindset is difficult for people like me to get behind. Worse, the protests are commonly being blurred with far-left ideology. In my hometown, the protesters' demands included abolishing all capital systems, amongst another anarcho-communist. Language. Independence Day, it's a pit boss thing you wouldn't understand shirt. Tank top, V-neck. Ladies' tee for men and women. Tank top, V-neck. Hey man, I can understand actual conservatism, individualism, and I don't react badly to it. I disagree with it on principle. But I don't believe it represents a corruption of character and just a place in our minds where we don't agree. I think a lot of lurkers see it too. But don't chime in Independence Day, it's a pit boss thing you wouldn't understand shirt, because the vitriol on both sides is pretty heavy. Don't get discouraged by the people that you see scream the loudest. There are many of us that want to try and work together to progress. Official Independence Day, it's a pit boss thing you wouldn't understand sweatshirt. Hoodie. Sweatshirt. Hoodie. Think of the biggest political issue that really gets you going, speak out and go to the polls. What's the coverage in the Independence Day, it's a pit boss thing you wouldn't understand shirt news going to be like? Is every single person there going to be mentally stable and on the same page as you? Will all the disparate news agencies make an honest effort to understand this phenomenon and educate and inform their audience? If any of them don't have that as their goal, what tactics might they employ to take the wind out of your protesters' sails? People keep focusing on the differences instead of the similarities, and this seemed to get blown way out of proportion. Other products.